psych. How are you doing? I'm Dharma, and this is going to be a daily for you. It's tarot, it's channeling, it's Lenormand. It is a midday PJ party. All right, I am covered from head to toe in paint. I have been doing that Virgo moon stuff, painting the bathroom. It's the most lovely shade of blue. Okay, this is going to be 24 to 36 hours worth of things that you can expect to come at you. So it's really just validation. It always sounds like one thing, but it's typically something else. Okay, I'm going to burn the room down here. Just waiting a few minutes for everybody to roll in. I don't even have cards out, okay? It's no makeup Saturday. I am literally covered from head to toe in paint. And I still have a whole nother coat to do, and I don't want to because my arms hurt. So, and Tara's always in the shower. She's such a Cancer. The rest of the time frame actually didn't pan out for the last tarot story. So I guess we're just gonna buzz right ahead. All right. Guides and angels from our tribe. I'm gonna need to turn on the heater and it's gonna get loud. Tell me if it's too loud. It's old. It's old. Is that too loud for you guys? When I talk, it'll drown it out, but I cannot sit back here. These walls are made of cinder blocks. It's freezing. Okay. First time frame, please. 7 of Cups, 2 of Cups, 7 of Swords. Dang. So 7 of Cups, okay, talks about confusion, having lots of options. This could also talk about a relationship because of the 2 of Cups. But the 7 of Swords, I don't really like that card. You might know someone that is bald or balding or has really, really short hair, or that one is actually bald on top, long on the side, big long beard. But notice on the inside of this coffin, it says hope and reflection. Maybe they took a little time out. Didn't tell you what they were doing, didn't tell you where they've been. Just 7 of Swords, which is, you don't know about it. The Magician. Title. The Sun and the Emperor. All of a sudden my guts turned. Somebody here needs to swallow their pride and say something and they know it, and I don't think they want to do that. Because the title is on the line. Tower. All right. So this is at like 2 o'clock. Magician. Ace of Wands. 10 of Cups. You are going to freak out. I'm like, bitch, you are going to freak out. I don't know why. Maybe you just really like it when this particular person reaches out or talks to you. But the Magician, I'm like, it's a Tower. Okay, Tower is when a big change comes in, like a wrecking ball. And you get the Magician. I keep hearing they're watching you. I keep hearing that. Well, that's great. This is what I look like when I paint a bathroom starting at 6 o'clock in the morning. So there's that. Watch away, friends. Oh, don't forget, mods. At about the 20-minute mark, we're probably going to get swarmed with trolls. All right, it's Saturday. We all know they have nothing better to do. Which, I don't really mind it because they're boosting me in the algorithm, but just so you know, they're going to show up. That's probably relevant, what I just said. And then you have the High Priestess. And the 9 of Cups. That's my point. Bitch, you're going to freak out. Like, you might do the icky shuffle. Like a touchdown dance. You are pleased. Mama is pleased. Queen of Cups, because you're about to receive 10 of Pentacles. Wow. Ace of Swords, the moon. So what I mean by you're about to receive is if you were confused or otherwise wondering about some kind of truth that was, look at my hands shaking. I've been painting since 6 o'clock this morning. What was I talking about? If you were confused about something or you wanted the truth or you didn't really know where this was going or, you know, whatever, this person has been day drinking. So whoever this is that reaches out to you, they probably started drinking about the same time that I started painting the bathroom. And so they are coming up with a solid plan. What is the thing that you're going to... The moon is something that you could probably, especially with the High Priestess coming out, there's something going on in this situation where you don't really know, but you can kind of feel like something is off, but you're not 100% sure, but you trust your intuition way more than you trust this person. Okay? The moon, again, this could be Pisces. Definitely could be a Pisces. The cross, family, secrets, guilt, swans. Pisces. Pisces, Pisces, Pisces. Man. But that's actually the moon card 4 times. Where is Pisces right now? I mean, what's in Pisces right now? Okay, so the moon, while I'm waiting for someone to answer that, the moon talks about things that are hidden, stuff you don't know about. They've got... I keep hearing, you know, my brother's in love with you. Okay. And they're like, nah. All right. So what if he is? Venus is in Pisces. Well, that makes perfect sense. What's up, Michelle Price? So if you don't know what we're talking about, Venus is the planet that rules relationships and the loving things. And if the Pisces card came out, you know, that many times, somebody wants to return. That's what I was saying before about they're going to have to swallow their pride. This person, I think also with the Pisces, I mean, the moon card coming out 4 times, they have way, 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 way deeper feelings than you believe that they have. And that is Saturn. That's a tarot question. What happens when Saturn is in Pisces? Saturn is the lesson teacher. Knight of Cups, 4 of Pentacles, 10 of Cups, the Devil. Okay, so somebody is going to do something. This is the equivalent of somebody who doesn't like to spend any money. They don't like to share. I mean, maybe not necessarily, but this is a person who you don't know how deep their feelings run, and they are probably having a difficult time. If you want to give donations, it's paypal.me/Dharma Jane, or you can email dharmajane.8 dharmajane8@gmail.com. They, absolutely 1000% blocked off a Queen of Wands. So if this person was talking to someone else, all right, and you could feel something subconsciously with all that moon energy going on, the goings-ons in the background, they got dropped like a bad habit. If that is you, I'm sorry about that. Boys are stupid. But this is an emperor who has a title on the line. And it's like, you don't know how deep their feelings run because they don't fucking show you. And they're like, I bet if I were to, like, take this person out to dinner, like, on a proper date, it feels like if I were to take this person out on a proper date, then perhaps they might...
Mom?
What? Hi.
I'm hungry.
You want some lunch? Well, I'm live right now.
Yeah.
So you have to wait like 20 minutes.
And Bella.
I'm live right now.
And
You have to go on out.
And Bella has my phone.
Well, you better go get it.
Okay.
Go on. If I take them out on a proper date, then perhaps they will, what? What do they want? If I take them, King of Pentacles. It came out again. Six of Cups. And the Tower. What's the Tower? They're like... Three Swords, Three Cups, Death. They are pretty much afraid. I mean, I don't know if afraid's the right word, but it feels like they have no idea if you're going to accept it or not. They don't like being rejected. This person could have one or several skulls tattooed on them. Strength, you could have Leo in their chart. But Nine of Cups and Two of Cups. You're pleasantly surprised. What's up, J-Lex? Yeah, don't time out, J-Lex. He's OG. So that's the plan. Do you have somebody here who's cooking up a plan? Because it pretty much feels like now or never. And they're like, I bet you if I take them out on a proper date, they will... It does. I don't want to say words like comply or act right. It feels like somebody here in one way or another was like, put the title on the line. I don't know how that happened, but it did. And what's the title? In tarot, that would be the relationship. It would be someone kind of giving an ultimatum. It could be... Ravens are people who kind of run with us, this, you know, elevated spiritual tribe. We don't really do a my way or a highway thing because we're open-minded people. But this feels like... What's up, Big B? This feels like somebody was like, listen, I'm fucking miserable. If, like, pretty much all of this doesn't change, then I am... You know, so there's something here that I'm missing because I saw the moon again. That's 5 times. That's a lot of time for the fucking moon card to come out. Can we get some? Will you elucidate on the secret? Because it's a big ass secret. And I think what it is like the depths of how they feel or what they're really feeling. Like this could be somebody who, I said first thing that they have to swallow their pride, right? So this might be somebody who isn't interested in really showing how they feel about stuff. And you have a feminine here who's sick of it. Like, I'm not, this is dumb. This is dumb at this point. Like, why are you fucking wasting all my time? What do you want? Like, I'm not gonna, I don't want to hang out with you just to Sitting by the dock of the bay. Ain't nobody got fucking time for that. Okay, these are empresses, women who are attempting to build empires and, you know, really move forward in life and all of that kind of stuff. Nobody has time for sitting on the dock of the bay, right? We need some assurances if we're gonna. Oh my God, it came out again. Ace of Cups, though. The devil. What I really meant to say is that I'm sorry for the way I am. Five of Pentacles. And the moon. So this one fucked up real bad with a Queen of Wands. They, for those of you who this isn't a third party situation, it doesn't even really feel third party. It feels like somebody was trying to get into your good graces and hooked up with somebody else, or was hooking up with someone else, or fucked up real bad. Real bad, and they know it. Because they know that she knows, and there's Three of Swords all over town. So they're like, if I take them out on a proper date, then they'll forgive me. But the moon there coming out 5 times is that it's like you don't know how deep their emotions are. But let's be clear, okay? Some of us have been in the position of side chick. Some of us has been in the position of wife. Some of us has been in the position of friend. It doesn't matter, okay? This dude is a problem. They're a problem child. They're a man child. They, you know, were like, oh, that Queen of Wands got dropped like a bad habit, blah, 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 blah. This dude, don't be worried about the sisters. Don't be worried about what the other women are doing, getting tossed around and being lied to, right? It's this man who is out doing stupid shit, and you put the title on the line, whatever that means, and now they're like, whoops. What I really meant to say is that I'm sorry for the way I am. And it's like, I'm sorry for the way you are too. Go home. Justice, Ace of Cups, the moon. Like, and it's almost like we don't know where this is going to go after this. It just feels like a conversation that you're going to have with someone, and they in one way or another want to patch things up or make amends or something like that because they're sorry, but he knows that she knows. And it just is kind of like, what is the advice to do here? Be discerning and still be sweet. Is there a bloomin' onion involved? Seriously, I can be won over with a bloomin' onion, but I'm not sharing it. All right, so let's be clear on some things. All right, this is later on. So, Nine of Pentacles. Eight of Pentacles. You ever run in with someone somehow? And you're face to face with them and they look right at you. Why do I look sad? Honey, I've been up since the crack of dawn painting. This is called stress face. 10 of Cups, and it makes you really happy. It's a King of Swords that hasn't really been interacting with you. But they do something here so that you're like, Two of Cups, yeah, I bet. Feels like this one, what do they want, though? I mean, just saw the bear. So this is your bear. They're probably like really hairy. They're probably really strong. They probably have like they might growl. It's an unexpected rendezvous. This is like 7 o'clock. They text you. And it's a tower. Lots of towers. It really does feel like out with the old, in with the new. There's fireworks. It was time anyways. And you've waited a long time. You're getting exactly what you want. A break from the stalemate. The stalemate's over. Third person. They probably get at you on like an app. Bye. This could be an Aquarius. Or someone that has like bird-like features. You're like stoked. Particularly since whatever that was going on before, just a minute ago, in that other wild story we had just now. All right, to hear from this one is like a fucking breath of fresh air. Absolutely like a breath of fresh air, and they would like to have an unexpected rendezvous with you. That's what they're calling for. Like, the reason they are reaching out is to see you. That's probably how this person rolls. Like, when you hear from them, you know it's because they want to hang out. This one isn't like, this isn't like somebody who just calls to, it's a King of Swords. This one isn't Mr. Chats a lot. They don't call and like ask how your day was doing and whatever. If they do reach out, it's because they want to hang out. Probably come to their house. Page of Cups. And they feel sheepish because they... It's like, I don't know, it's 10 of Cups though. They're like, hey. Hey. 10 of Cups again. Oh my God, I just shuffled it and tried to put it away. It feels like you are stoked to hear from this person because they're a hermit. And it's like, oh my God, the hermit is out. The hermit feels like being social. That is amazing. And this person, like, never, ever, ever leaves the house except for to go to work. Ever. I'm going to be like, if they were to do that, it's fucking amazing. All right, so they're like, hey. And you're like, I'll be there in 5 minutes. And they might lay down on you like that. When you do see them, they might lay their head right on you. If this is a wheel is bullseye. There might be some vices involved. Some cigarettes, some ganja, maybe some beer, all of those things. Chariot, Queen of Wands, King of Cups, Judgment. And I got a brand new pair of roller skates. He's got a brand new key. They might like whisper shit in your ear. You're hanging out. Literally. Probably in their living room. There could be a dog. It's definitely a King of Swords. And you are the Empress to them. They've always seen you like that, but you don't believe it. All right, Ace of Swords. So this is another truth moment. That feels more like a pact, Aquarius. Okay. They are being so fucking sweet. They might actually have flowers for you or something like that. Like they are being sweet as pumpkin pie. And they are telling you about this deep commitment and the Celtic knot and how they feel about things. It feels like they got a lot of shit to say. And it feels like you're going to brace yourself for impact. Because I think that maybe you know what it is that they're about to tell you. And once it's said, it can't be unsaid. The Empress. Judgment. Three of Swords. Ten of Swords. Eight of Swords. So they may have been in like a volatile situation where somebody was like really, really, really smothering, like fucking bridezilla to the max, and it made them want to be a hermit. Like if being around people like that is going to, if that's what it's like to be around people, then I don't fucking want to be around people. So Five of Pentacles to everyone. Now that situation that they're telling, I think they're telling you about their life. They're like, I don't want you to think that I like don't appreciate you or that I ghost you or whatever. It feels like I just lay here. I don't feel like doing anything else. I don't, you know, I just, you two have a uncommon bond and it feels comfortable for them to tell you what's going on in their life and where they've been and why they've been gone and all of those things. And they're just disappointed and they think you're going to be disappointed in them. King and Queen of Swords. And you're like, your fucking jaw hits the ground because why? Look, his jaws fall off of his face. Why? Because they are so, like, the emotion that they're coming at you with. The mare talks about, or the stallion talks about strong emotions. The Celtic knot talks about, like, a legendary lover. And the albatross talks about it being a burden. It feels like I have crazy strong emotions. This man. Why? I mean, it feels like you guys are just talking and they're like, you know, and you're catching up. And it feels like, so what the fuck, bro? Long time no see. Where you been? You want to explain yourself? And they're like, not really. And she's like, I know, but will you? Like, what's the deal with the all day, every day time alone thing? And they're like, well, and they could be like drinking a lot, working a lot. It just feels like they got caught up in a situation that blew up and it's over now, but it caused them to retreat from the entire world. And they are wanting to spend time with you to see if it really is reciprocated as it's painted to be. Cups. That's my point. They're being sweet. Like really, 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 really sweet to you. And it feels like if you could have anything in the world, what would you have? And you're like, carrot cake. And they're like, that was not the response that I was expecting for you to say, but let's go get some fucking carrot cake. You might go somewhere together, drive somewhere to go and do whatever this is. All right. Bo, don't lick, buddy. Bodie, please stop. Dragons in the bed. I heard this is the wee morning hours, maybe like 2 o'clock. You might hear somebody in your house. Or think that you do. And you're all... It could be just, this could be a dream. And these are also zombie cards, but it feels like you... It feels like... Four Wands, Page of Cups. Wait, I need to, that was, I can't drop that message and then just leave it. What the fuck did I just say? You might feel somebody in your house. 6 of Cups. Justice. It feels like, honey, I'm home. And you're like, mind blown. Absolutely mind blown. Because it feels like it's like they just like rando show up. They don't call, they don't ask, they don't. This could be like 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Sometimes when I call a number, I'm thinking I'm going in order. Sometimes it's whole ass the next day. They just show up. They make a judgment and show the fuck up at your house. Honey, I'm home. 5 of Pentacles, the Moon, 10 of Cups, Wheel of Fortune. Okay, so somebody might whole ass talk to you about having a baby. It feels like there's like roles I want to talk about. Somebody's like, I'll mow the grass and you change my oil. I'll keep your car real clean. 2 of Cups, 9 of Cups. I don't know what any of this is. All right, so that is a lot. What do you say? 7 of Wands and the High Priestess. Get you. You better not touch me with that thing. Don't worry. I mean, for some of you, we might just have to turn off the chat. I'm not going to, but you can disable the chat on your own so that it doesn't bother you. But to be honest with you, the last couple of stories have been all over the place. Whatever they're doing here, they have devised a whole scenario in their head in order to fix all of this. They just show up, like, bust through the door like the Kool-Aid man, and you poke out. You're like, the fuck? Is there somebody in my house? And they're like, honey, I'm home, and I'm gonna mow your grass. And you're like, there's snow outside. And they do. They sit right down and pick up a tool or whatever, and they get right to work. How does the feminine feel? I mean, she's 7 of Wands. Like, what the fuck is going on? The feminine might curl up on the couch and just let it happen. I heard it's nice when they're like this. Yeah, I bet. Looking chocolate pockets. Listen, if you come to my house and both of your pockets aren't overflowing with chocolate, go back and start over. Try again after that. There goes my nose. Something significant happens in this last time frame. Death. 2 of Swords. So somebody might wrap you up in a blanket. Sometimes when I get out of line, a fella that I know likes to put my giant body in a blanket and then roll me up in a burrito so I can't move on account of being out of line. It's like a Dharma straitjacket. They might wrap you up in a blanket and they're like, I'm going to take off. And they might put a ring on your finger or a bracelet or some kind of jewel. They put it on your finger. And they're like, see ya. And you like creep out and wait for them to leave. Because the fuck just happened. Wheel of Fortune. 3 of Cups. The World. It feels like this person walks into your life and they're like, okay, surprise. I'm in your house and we're in a relationship and I live here now. And put this ring on and deal with it. And you're like, it feels extreme. It feels like am I fucking being punked? It's like they're like, surprise, we're back together. And you're like, don't you think you should talk to me about that? Right? She waits for them to leave. Ace of Swords. Three of Swords. 9 of Pentacles, 10 of Swords, 10 of Wands, 7 of Swords. And you're like, nope. I think you just let them go. You're like, hey, bye. And you might actually have, I heard a repeat caller. Somebody else is calling. I don't know what this is. I don't know what this is. It feels like you're hanging out with somebody and they're being extra like, we're a thing, and you're extra like, I don't know about that. Probably because they earned it. You know, that's why else would we feel like that. And I think you sleep just fine like that. All right, this is going to be Monday morning. I'm not going to be back on tomorrow. I've got things to do all day tomorrow. Justice. So there is a formal contract on the table. You have to make a head over heart decision about this. Strength, Eight of Swords. You might get really excited really fast. I heard you both do. There's a bunch of people. There's going to be 9 other people. And the Fool. So you might know a guy who wears a suit and tie. And they're a water sign. They could wear a white coat. And they might give you a bunch of options and you're like, I think that, look at her face. You're getting way more options than you ever thought that you would ever have. It feels like, I could choose any of these. And they're like, yeah. And you're like, can I choose all 3? And they're like, yeah. 3. And at the end of this, you're protected, secured, moving forward. All right, can we get one card, please, for how we're going to be leaving the next 24-36? Hi, Ritesh. 9 of Swords. It feels like ready to give somebody medicine. And that could mean a lot of things. Like, ready to give someone a taste of their own medicine, or you are ready to, somebody needs some kind of treatment and they don't want it, or you could just be ready to take care of someone. Page of Wands, 6 of Cups, the Empress. Somebody might be deciding about devil energy and they're like, I can't do that anymore. Like, I don't want to smoke anymore. Or like me and Maslow were talking this morning. We're like, we don't even really like to drink anymore. Like, at all. Like, I don't remember what was fun about drinking. Other than you lose yourself, you act a way you didn't necessarily wish to act, and then you feel like shit the next day. So somebody might be making some, just, that's what I'm saying, take the medicine. Like, if someone knows that smoking is bad, they should stop. Stuff like that. That's what that feels like. It could be a whole conversation that you have with somebody. All right. Can we get, for real, one card, please? Wheel of Fortune and the Emperor. What about them? I don't know which Emperor that is. It's a King of Cups. This person is so fucking disappointed. It feels like I want to move some of my stuff in. And you're like, yeah. They're like, I want to pack a bag and bring some stuff over. And you're like, I don't think you are. They don't care what you say. The Devil. Eight of Wands. Justice, they don't care what you say. Stand your ground, bitches. Wheel of Fortune twice. Oh my God. The title, Ace of Pentacles, and you get an official offer. You officially get an official offer right then and there. I kind of want to keep reading, but I also don't because I'm hungry. All right. I want to make some egg rice. Sassy. She's busy. I'm spaced out is what's happening. Bye-bye, J-Lex. Sorry for my rambling. This one didn't make any sense. So right before we come back, you might be doing finances. You're like, I'm going to put a little here. I'm going to put a little there. I'm going to take a little bit from this. I'm going to put a little bit on that. Making plans. Oh my God, we're not done. All right, you're going to get a text from somebody who has eagle-like qualities. They could be like Captain America. And you have stopped talking to them completely. And they put themselves in timeout. And unexpectedly, like the sky, they just show up. They text you. That's my whole point. What do they say? King of Wands, the Magician, the Sun. They don't really text you about anything. Feels like, are you having a nice... Have I been sitting out of the screen the whole time? It feels like, are you having a nice Monday? The King of Swords. And they have been wrestling all weekend with whether or not they even want to fucking talk to you. And then when they do get the balls to do it, they're like, are you having a nice day? Justice. There could be a Libra. Ace of Cups. Four of Wands. They are sick of the... sick of your shit. They are like... It's the King and Queen of Swords and the Two of Cups. You're like, my day's fine. How is your day? And they're like, well, you know, what are you doing later? You're like, why? All these dudes want to take you out on an actual date. Probably because we're busy and won't give anybody any time. These guys think it's a mind game. Really, we're bewildered by our own lives. Okay, that's what's happening. This one they could have Cancer in their chart. They're magnetized towards you and they're ready to talk about it. I don't know what I mean by that. Okay, for real. Can we have one card? Just one. High Priestess. And Ten of Pentacles. Justice. You can see exactly where your life is going and I think you like it. All right. I'm going to leave that there. I have no idea all of the things that I've just said. I'm probably not going to be on tomorrow. I need to do an all signs for the extended membership folks. Probably do that on Tuesday. I love you so much, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.